My name is Adam, and I'm an alcoholic. Daily Reflections. May 20th. One day at a time. Above all, take it one day at a time. As Bill sees it, page 11. Why do I kid myself that I must stay away from a drink for only one day, when I know perfectly well I must never drink again as long as I live? I am not kidding myself, because one day at a time is probably the only way I can reach the long-term objective of staying sober. If I determine that I shall never drink again as long as I live, I set myself up. How can I be sure I won't drink when I have no idea what the future may hold? On a day-at-a-time basis, I am confident I can stay away from a drink for one day. So I set out with confidence. At the end of the day, I have the reward of achievement. Achievement feels good, and that makes me want more. My name is Adam, and I am an alcoholic. I am entering into a polemic with today's reflection, and I will start with the fact that yes, everyone has their own way to sobriety, to achieve each goal. An undeniable good for a recovering alcoholic is 24 hours and a plan for each day, just like a diary of feelings. For the multitude of beginners, this is the best form of entering sobriety, stopping the drinking frenzy, the persistent thoughts of hunger and delirium. Thanks to this, each subsequent day begins with more and more relief and the joy of winning. The success of each morning and sober end of the day is priceless. But with each day, which I wish all alcoholics, progressing normality and problems, adulthood and responsibility begin. I vividly remember that moment when, not having been to any AA meetings yet, but already in therapy, I almost shouted, "Never again." I felt so relieved that I no longer have to compete with myself, calculate what will happen with New Year's Eve, and what about birthdays and weddings after all, etc., and that a serious decision was made once and for all. Recently, I called it the only 100% decision in my life. That's how I felt the great relief that carried me through life. Today, I also explain that no bad fate, accident, fire, death, catastrophe is a reason for me to want to drink and seek oblivion. I do not agree with the thesis that something can happen to me, so I cannot make one clear, radical decision about never again. Maybe, if I left myself a tiny crack in the dam, maybe I'd find a reason, because I never told myself, never again. This is my opinion, my story, my option. Maybe too radical for someone who is starting. But when I started this feud, after 2 weeks of therapy, not straight away. Thank you for today. See you in sobriety. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference.